Hello everyone, it is I, Mark Major. Yes, we are back at it here at the Action Figure-atorium, and it welcomes you people. It welcomes each and every one of you, all the good-looking people as well as the people who look good, both welcome here. Okay, so a lot of you know that this channel, of course, I look at things such as thrift store rescues. I also do a lot of kit bashing, customizing, but I also like to do some modern reads on the toy industry, specifically from a marketing point of view. And of course, some of you know that I look at Kickstarters of indie companies all the time, and today is going to be another one of those. And if you've come here looking for the latest in action figure Kickstarters, well, this is the place, people. So everybody strap on the leather and hold on tight. So let's go over to desktop view, and we are at the Kickstarter for Infinity Figures 3DM Atlas 1/12 scale action figure. This is brought to us by an individual known as Robert D Hart III. Did not know Robert D Hart 1 and 2, probably both good men. But here, Robert D Hart III, this is his first Kickstarter. He's asking for $70,000, which, you know, anywhere between $70,000 and $90,000 is what it takes to get a single mold for an action figure made. So that seems about right when we take a look at what he is trying to sell us here. In the campaign, there is just some text, but I think the best way to figure out what we've got is to watch his starter video. So let me slap in some headphones here. Get ready for, you know, super excitement. Here we go. This is going to explain everything you need to know, people.
Here we go, everyone. 3D Marine here, and this is Infinity Figures 3DM Atlas. The first in a series of action figures, starting with 1/12 scale, then going to 1/10 and 1/6 scale.
Okay.
I chose the name Infinity Figures because I want these to be figures that are accessible and available anytime you need them. I'm going to combat scalping prices. The term you want to be using is evergreen, by having these available. Not Infinity. I've spoken to several retailers, and they're interested in carrying these. 33 Toys, 5K Toys, Big Bad Toy Store, and possibly VC Toys Box. If they can make money off of it, they're interested. And I'm also going to have these listed on Amazon, where I'll supply Amazon supply with these figures, so they're available for shipping direct from Amazon. I'll be producing 3 different body types in the 1/12 scale, converting those into 1/10 scale, and all the way up to 1/6 scale. I really need the support of the community to get this going. I don't want to stop at 1 figure. I want to stop at 3 figures in 3 scales for male, 2 figures in 3 scales for female, and then I would like to eventually break into anthropomorphic figures, such as figures with fur or feather and things like that to use for customs. Figures. That's a crowded space, my man. This figure has 26 points of articulation. It's double jointed. Double ball and pin in the wrists and feet. And it has a double jointed, double socket neck system.
Competing with
the pins are replaceable.
Studio.
They're industry standard size.
It does look good,
so they can be used on other figures, and other figures should be able to have those parts moved over to this figure. This one runs a little bit larger than a standard 1/12 scale figure because it's meant to be a tall, menacing figure. It can be used for Batman, Superman, Punishers.
Okay, let's say that we've seen enough of that. So basically, he's got a dude he's selling, and we're going to take a look at the rewards then. It's a single action figure, $35, okay? Something interesting, if you spend an extra $5, you get a pack of hands, 3 pair in essentially black, meaning they're gloves. And what else we got? For 10 bucks more, you'll throw in the boots. So you get the boots and the gloves. And then if you want to jump up 15 bucks from that, for $60, he's willing to throw in the weapons pack, which looks like some random weird machine gun, pistol, knife thing. And of course, there's discounts if you buy 3 of them, 33.3 bucks each. If you buy 5 of them, they're 30 bucks each. If you get the 10 pack, they're $28 each. So that's a bit of carrot in the stick to try and get you to buy more by dropping the price considerably. Okay, that's it for the rewards. All right, so we're going to do a little thing now, and you may have seen this before. This is where I just go through real quickly the best practices of crowdfunding. We bring this out every time because this is somewhat of an objective scale that you can apply to any of these campaigns. And then after that, I'm going to riff a little bit on what I see here. Okay, so the first thing, 3 tiers. Something cheap, something deluxe, something luxury. Next, you need a big variety of product to choose from. Why? The more things to choose from, the more overhead, but also the bigger the amount of money you make. Just works out that way. And lastly, you want to make sure that you have condensed all of your marketing material onto the Kickstarter page itself. Very important when people are scrolling through here, if there's anything that they're missing, they will not come looking. So let's make that go away. And what do we see here? All right, so he does not have a cheap figure. He's just got 35 bucks. The deluxe figure is simply the same figure, but comes with gloves, boots, and weapons. And no luxury figure. He has hinted at other body styles, other body types, including female bodies, but he's just starting with this Atlas. Funny enough, he's already got 42 backers, up to $2,780, which is not a lot of money if you're trying to get to 70,000, but quite a few days to go. 46 as to the goalpost, and that's at the time of recording. So, let's do a little bit of vetting for just a second here, because this is going to weigh in on what I have to say. So I looked up this cat, this D Hart cat, and I saw that he's got a website called Infinity Figures. Remember in the video he said Infinity Figures, what he wants to call them. So I went here and he has the website and he has a little coming soon, but that is it. He has not set up his website. Okay, then he's got another site, 3DM Customs. The M stands for Marine, 3D Marine Customs. He has some STL files. Those are the files you need if you're going to be downloading and printing from your own 3D printer at home. I have to make a comment here that what he is charging for these files is quite a bit higher than what most of these marketplace shops charge for action figure style files. They're anywhere from like $3 to the most expensive being $20, but most of them are around $6, $7. He's trying to get $30 for just a set of armor. It's like an add-on kit for another existing action figure, some type of a Nightwing or something. $30 for a pair of Batman gloves, $40 for a pair of boots. For that kind of money, you could get the actual thing. You could get the physical item itself. Now, I know there's a difference between being able to print it yourself and make as many boots as you want and just buying one pair, but what I'm trying to say is if the 3D printed thing itself is more expensive, less expensive than the file, something's usually wrong in your marketing. Okay, and then he's got one more website that he links to, and it's basically just kind of another coming soon page for the Kickstarter. All right, here's what I'm thinking about this cat. He's got this one figure he's trying to sell, and it's not based off a particular character or any type of fantasy figure. It's literally a naked male body. It's a buck. It's meant to be generic. It's meant to go with everything and anything. It's just a dude. Doesn't come with any accessories, anything like that. What he wants to do is he wants to create an evergreen toy, a generic dude that would be always available for sale because people would always be buying them. Now, I've thought of this idea myself, and I thought it should be kind of similar to what he suggested. You would want to start off with 3 male body types, 3 female body types, right? But what this cat is missing, besides obviously the fact that he hasn't gone far enough to get all the different body types presented, is that you really need to have something to support the buying of the figures, and that would specifically be character kits. For example, if you sold the generic body, you would sell it without a head, right? And then you would offer character kits, which would consist of a head and a hat and some type of outfit, uniform, pants, jacket, shirt, that kind of thing, some accessories, the right type of gun or gloves or hands that would go with it, right? So you'd get a kit and maybe he makes a cowboy, maybe he's the sheriff. You get another kit and maybe comes with a black hat and all, black clothes, and he's the villain, that kind of thing. And you would have to have these kits to go along with your blanks if you're going to be selling blanks, because you need to create some type of a supplementary industry to drive the sale of your blank figures. Now, of course, this opens up to third-party people coming in and making kits for your blank figures, which is what you want. Why? Because as long as, even though it competes with your kits, as long as they're selling kits, it drives the sale of the figures. So, believe it or not, this cat has got an interesting idea. It's an idea I've thought of myself, but he's going at it the wrong way. He's just trying to get one single buck, one single mold for his generic guy crowdfunded, and it is not going to be enough. And it is not enough of a hook for people to buy into it because it's just a naked dude, right? You're going to have to give some kind of a, even if there was a separate pack you could buy where he got like a toga and sandals and like that leaf thing and he's like a Roman senator, anything would be better than just a naked dude, right? Naked dudes are not like it's not a business, okay? You would have to have 3 naked dudes, 3 naked women, and a bunch of kits to go with them to jumpstart this business. But the guy's at least doing something. He's got a vision for something. He's putting it out there. He started. The fact that there is, if you go back to campaign, that there's just no marketing whatsoever in the main section here is a red flag. The fact that his video is a portrait style, flip your phone this way, kind of TikTok, YouTube Shorts kind of video, that is a red flag with just him talking over it. Shows me that this guy, even if he's claiming that he's talked to some factories and he's gotten some quotes and things like that, that this guy is going to have a whole lot of hurt when it comes to production. It doesn't seem like he's got his eggs in a row for marketing, so how could his vision, his dream, his production skills be any better? I am suspect of this. Even if it funds, I don't think you're going to see the figures for this. I think it's going to just be too much for this guy. I don't think it's a scam, but he hasn't bothered to set up his website before launching this. I don't know. I'm going to say that this is a that this campaign is a no-go. That you should probably sit back and watch for a while and see if there's any kind of update or change that makes you think otherwise. Because, if you don't have a website that's full-blown, set up, ready to go for your dream figure, then how are you going to expect people to honestly give you money? But 42 backers, I don't know. I could be wrong quite a bit. What do you guys think? You can always leave a comment, and if you think I'm wrong, I think you should let me know. And if you give a thumbs down, let me know why you gave a thumbs down. It's always interesting to hear that stuff. So, everybody stay charged.